What's up, guys? Don't you just love it when when technology be technology-ing? I'm just gonna have to leave Streamlabs. I'm just gonna have to leave Streamlabs. I like Streamlabs, I really and truly do, but Streamlabs, y'all are getting this evening. They did a big update, and now I can't go live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I can on TikTok, but that's it. But that's it. And I think I'm just done. I think I'm broken. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. So I guess tomorrow will be me checking out a couple of other things. But as we get started this evening, we're going to go through the rules real quickly and some other cleanup-y junk. But yeah, how are you? How was your Monday? It's been a great Monday here. It's been a great Monday here, even with the frustrations with Streamlabs. It's been great. Can't tell you all the deets right now, but I will later. So if you guys are new to watching me, hi, I am the Blue Bodhi. I've been doing this for a long, hot minute, and my neighbor is out mowing the yard because it is still hot as hell here tonight. It's 8:30 at night and it's still over 90 degrees where I'm at, and that's dumb. That's dumb. But let's talk. I've noticed an uptick in a few things, and so there is we're going to change the rules a little bit, the order a little bit. The very first one is, if you are caught, well, if you post and you are promoting yourself in my live stream, there is no tolerance. You will instantly get muted. Period. That is an instant mute from here on out. I don't care if you message me later and say, oh, I wasn't trying to. Yes, you were. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. I don't care. Do not post, no matter what is said in here about your business, your readings, your appointments. I do not care. I do not come in and do that to you guys. Maybe I should fucking start. How about that? Maybe I should start. That's about where I'm at. I'm sick of it. It's the rudest fucking thing that you can do, and it will be an instant mute. And my moderators have already, they're already on the mute trigger. Just letting you know. If anybody does break a rule and they get muted, one of my moderators will happily post, hey, this is the rule, period. Don't come in and co-read, main one. Don't come in and self-promote, main one. Don't come in and be a creep or a jerk, because even creeps don't like creeps and jerks don't like jerks. We're not going to discuss politics in here. Okay, if I make a few jokes, that's fine. It's my live stream, right? But we're not going to discuss politics in here. Right now, the entire world exists out there, not in here. In here is us. Out there is bullshittery, okay? So you may leave the bullshittery over there. We're also not going to talk about other creators in here, especially in a negative light. I cannot handle the drama, and I cannot handle the people that perpetuate the drama, and there's a reason that I don't fuck with certain people anymore, because I can't do it. I don't want to do it, and I won't do it, and I won't tolerate it in here either. That is an instant mute. What else? Oh yeah, if you think you're going to come and slide into my private messages and offer me $5,000 a week just to be your friend, you better come through with those payments, bitch. I've been waiting on about 7 of y'all, and none of y'all be paying out. So, nut up or shut up, Holmes. Like, I don't know what to tell you. All of us be waiting on that. You've been promising all of us pretty girls, and I think all the pretty boys too. I don't know. You've been promising everybody this for a hot minute, and y'all better nut up or shut up, because we're all witches in this facility over here. So we can reach out and touch you in a nice little jar. Just saying what I'm saying. Hope your life goes great. Anyway. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I know you are. I know you are. So let's start doing things, getting around. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. The answer is yeah. The answer is always yeah. So let's see here. If we were to do these, let's see how these, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That sounds glorious. Yeah? Bet. I like that a lot. So that's what's happening with that. start over here. Ooh, let me not drop that on the floor. Let's see. I like that. Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay. You know what's really funny? I love, and I laugh at all the videos too of the people that make fun of this, right? I don't care. I don't care. You know, I don't. I developed this type of Reiki for those of us who are in the witchy persuasion and are neurospicy as fuck. Because even if you are not a fan of ASMR, you still have certain sounds that you like, right? You still have certain things that you like. I personally can't stand to hear people eat. I can't. That instantly goes right through me. But I know there's a whole market for that, right? I come across those lives all the time. And the people that want to make fun of I mean, I'm the OG on here of Reiki on TikTok. I've been doing it on TikTok since April of 2020. Okay. So 6 years, over 6 years. And I know that, you know, everybody starts to do the bracelets after seeing my live streams. And then they start to do the copper spirals, which is kind of bullshit, by the way. But did you see me roll my eyes? Just things like that. I get it, man. Get it. Get you some, right? And it cracks me up when I see people make fun of all of it. Man, I don't care. I don't care. I ain't trying to impress you. I ain't trying to impress you. Nobody here in the comments is trying to impress you. And we don't care. We don't care. You know what I mean? We don't care. We don't care. So make fun all you want. Because I don't care. I don't give a shit. So, yeah. Just, you know, just say what I'm saying. See, you wouldn't want to be you, right? Right? See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Out of curiosity, ooh, that ring is that one's going to come flying off. That one's going to come flying off. It's going to be fun on a bun. Out of curiosity, how long have you guys been following me? I'm just curious. I'm watching in the comments some of the people that are like, oh my God, I've been watching you since May of 2020 and so on. I'm just curious. How long y'all have been watching me. Like, you can either put years or whatever. I'm always curious. And I love that some of you guys have been following me since the get-go. I love that. It makes me so, like, it almost makes me want to tear up a little bit. 4 years, 5 years. Oh my God. Some of you guys have followed me since before I got on TikTok. Like, oh my God. See, that just makes me, I don't know. Don't look at me blush. Don't look at me blush. Stop it. All right, I shouldn't have asked. Aww. And look at that. And look at that. Look at that. Look at how many of you guys have been making waves and making ripples in the chats here. For how many years? How many years have you guys been in the chats in this live stream making ripples? How many? How many years? Look at it. Look at you over there. Look at you over there. Look at you over there. Look at how fucking epic you are. Look at. You named your cat after me. Stop it. Aw. I love you guys so damn much. You have no idea. I love you guys so damn much. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I know that you guys might think that the world is shit. And you know what? It is. Let's not mince words. It is. But part of the reason I wanted you guys to see how long y'all have been following me is because I wanted you guys to see how many years you have been making ripples just in this community right here that we've built. Not me, y'all. Yeah, I'm just me over here, right? I'm just me over here being weird and shaking bracelets, right? Like I'm just me being weird. Y'all are the community. Y'all are the community. And you guys have been together for so long. For so long, making ripples and getting things out, and I talk about it all the time, but Sass can tell you, Denise can tell you, Brett can tell you. I'm trying to think like who else is here that's been at events with me, but you know, those three can tell you specifically. They've been at events with me and had so many people come up and say, like, hey, I found you at a really low point in my life, and you know, without you, I wouldn't be here, and so on. And so I'm just saying, you guys did that. You guys made this community. You, right now, sitting in bed, sitting on your couch, sitting in your car, well, I hope you're not driving. You better not be driving. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have built this community. You all and your ripples, each one of those ripples that you make, that glorious ripple that you make that you don't think you do, you guys have saved so many lives, probably people you don't even know. You will never meet, they'll never be able to tell you. You did that. You did that. You did that. You are the prize, bitches. You are the prize. You are the prize. You did that. So if you needed a little boost to your own self-confidence, to your spiritual self, to your path, you've been asking to be on the right path and you've been on it. You've been asking to be put in front of the people that need to see you, and you have been. You've been asking to be part of something bigger than you are, and you have been. You've been asking to find your tribe, and you have. And you have. Look at you. Look at you knocking spiritual goals off your list today. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You are the prize. You are the prize. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. So when you think you don't make a difference, when you think that the things you do don't matter, when you think that you just sitting on TikTok and tapping away at some crazy lady shaking bracelets at you, when you think that doesn't matter, it does. It does. Every time I'm in an event, there's at least 3 people. I think that's the lowest I've had. 3 people come up and say, you saved my life. I found you at a low point. I don't know if I'd be here if I hadn't found you, and so on. Well, without y'all, I'm just some dumbass over here on TikTok, right? Without y'all, without this community, y'all without each other, y'all have built this community and been so supportive and so amazing and so wonderful. And there's people in here from all over the world. From all over the world. Y'all built this community. Y'all made this community what it is. And you continue to make this community what it is. And you guys are so welcoming to everybody that comes in. And you're so welcoming to anybody that has a problem, anybody that has an issue. You just immediately like pull them in. That's what spirituality is right there. That's what being a good human is right there. You are the prize, bitches. My little chaos goblins, you are the prize. Whether you think you are or not, you are. You are. I just wanted all of y'all to have a little boost for the week. It's going to be a good week. There's one thing happening astrologically. One. And that is a glorious Aquarius full moon. And the day before is tomorrow. So you are going to set your water out tomorrow. You are going to set your water out tomorrow because you know, right? You're going to have it out. That's it. And then we have Lughnasadh coming up this weekend. The harvest. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's Saturn retrograde. That's okay. It's all right. All right. Are we ready? I know the answer is fucking yes, let's go. I know that's the answer. I know you're like, let's go, bitch. You've been talking for 20 minutes. Shut up, right? Do the thing. I just wanted to remind you guys how amazing you are and that you matter. You matter. Just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me. The only thing that I ask is that when I say deep breath, you take a deep breath, okay? Added a few new songs to the playlist this evening. Let me pull the chat out so I can see the chat easier. Otherwise, I ain't gonna see you. My Oklahoman's been coming out a lot. I've been hanging out with too many Okies lately. All right, are we ready? Are we truly ready? Let me make sure that the sound is up pretty good. I don't want to overwhelm y'all. Here we go. I can't really hear it. I can't really hear it. Too loud? Just right? Cool? Bad? Not enough? Yes? All right. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. We're gonna work on the root chakra first. Ready? I want you guys to just focus on your feet. That's it. Okay? Focus on your feet. We're gonna work that root because it's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. Are you ready? You better be. Hold on to your butt. All right. I didn't say quit focusing on your feet. All right. Now we're going to focus on our sacral chakra. So about this far below your belly button, right in the middle of your guts, okay? I want you to just focus there for a minute. That's it. Okay? breathe for a minute. That's it. Just breathe for a minute. I want you to take all of that crazy stress energy for a minute, just for a minute, and I want you to just pull it in, and I want you to push it all the way down. Push it all the way down. Just wherever it wants to settle, push it all the way down. Still working on the sacral. All right. Now we're going to work on the solar plexus. Now we're going to work on the solar plexus. So I want you guys to focus about this far above your belly button. Okay? And we're going to do something different. I'm going to ask you guys to do something different while we work on this particular chakra. Okay? I want you to picture this in your mind as a train station. Okay? It's round and it has so many different doors. Some go to your arms, some go to your legs, some go to your head, some go to your heart, etc. And I want you to just do a little bit of a self-assessment of which ones feel blocked. Which ones feel blocked? Which ones feel like there's too many passengers, the train didn't show up, whatever. Okay? Which one's feeling blocked? You got it? We're going to unblock it. You ready? Here's what I want you to do. If it feels like it's closed, if it feels like it's blocked, if it feels like there's just too many things waiting to get on that train, I want you to just kind of reach in. It's your train station. You own it. It's yours. I want you to just reach in and I want you to just go and just clear a path. Doesn't have to be a big path. Just a path. Okay? Just a path. And I want you to hold that path open for a minute. You got it? Keep holding it. How you feeling? Breathe. Breathe. You okay? I want you to just leave it open, okay? We're going to work on the heart in a minute, but for right now, we're going to get your solar plexus working the way it should. Keep breathing. Deep breath. You all right? Now we're going to work on the heart chakra. I want you to just leave it open. Just leave it open. Okay? Ready? Just breathe. Deep breath. There. Just breathe. Just breathe. We're going to start working on the throat chakra because I know that this Saturn retrograde has a lot of people ready to either eviscerate someone, let all the words out, or to just sit and watch. So I'm just curious if you are that person that you have been letting too much verbiage out. I want you to just put a number 1 in the chat, okay? And if you are that person that has not been doing anything, I want you to put a 0. If you have just been feeling like, you just need to sit back and watch, I want you to put a 0. And I want you to pay attention to how many other people are where you are, okay? We're going to work on the throat chakra. At some time while I'm doing this, I just want you to swallow. That's it. And I know it's really hard when someone tells you to, okay? Ready? All right, just take a deep breath for a minute. My hair's getting everywhere. Take a deep breath for a minute, and then we're gonna work on the third eye. If you guys are new to watching me, the third eye is something unique. I have done a couple of videos on it, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. This is something I learned in the 80s in a specialty program. And it is literally that you need to envision this right here as a dial. I don't care what kind of dial it is. Mine is like some 80s style looking thing that they told us to envision. But I want you to have this be the dial that you need it to be. It can be little bitty, it can be big, it can be huge. I don't care, okay? But I want you to focus right here. And I'm going to tell you to take a deep breath, and then we're just going to fine tune the dial. Now, sometimes people say, oh my God, I really, really felt that. And some people don't feel it at all. So I'm going to tell you why. If your third eye is already fine, then you're probably not going to feel anything. If it just needs to be fine-tuned a little bit, maybe it's too open, maybe it's too closed, then you're going to feel something. Sometimes you may not feel it for a day or two, okay? But for the most part, y'all's chakras are fine. I promise, for the most part, y'all are fine. Too many people out there don't know how to actively look at things, and they're like, oh my God, everything is so off. No, it's not. That's anxiety. All right, so here we go. You got your dial? You ready? Deep breath. And if you need to let your eyes swim out of focus for a minute, let them swim out of focus, okay? Ready? Ooh, my hand started shaking. We're going to work on the third eye for a minute. All right, how you feel? Take a breath. How you feel? A little better? A little lighter? A little more like you can just go to sleep? How you feel? You good? We good? We solid? We ready to work on the crown? You ready to be the ruler that you are? You ready to be the self-sovereign that you are? The answer is yes. By the way, the answer is yes. I'm just letting you know. There is no. The answer is yes. Because you're going to roll into this full moon and into Lammas feeling like a badass, yeah? Yes, the answer is yes. All right. Just breathe. I want you to focus right up here on the top of your head where your little soft spot is, okay? Breathe. All right, breathe. I want you to just take a deep breath. That's it, just a deep breath for a minute. feel? You feel better? You feel more calm? You feel happy? Feel like you can kick this week square in its little ass? The answer is yes. Okay? Okay? The answer is yes. So what we're going to do now, I want you guys to, you know what? I just want you to put a number in the chat. I just want you to put a number in the chat. It can be your lucky number. It can be the amount of money that you would like to have right now. It can be how many kids you got. It can be how many cats you got. I don't care. I just want you to put a number in the chat. Because somebody right now is scrolling through these live streams asking for a sign, and you never know when that is the number they've been looking for. All right. Ooh. How we feeling? How we feeling? We good? We good? Yes? Yes? I added some new music to the list tonight. So for those of you guys that have been hanging out with me a while, you've heard me create some dark witchy chamber music, and this is one of them. So let's do something ornery. Yes? Yes? Let's do something ornery. The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. My mom said we could, if your mom says we can, and I think that your mom says we can, okay? It's funny and you know it. Come on. All right. I want you to just breathe. If you could have any spiritual gift, what would it be? I know that some of you guys have a mom that is no longer here. And I hate to say welcome to that club, because it's a horrible club to be in. Let me just say that. I lost my mom in 2014, and it's a horrible fucking club, right? So for those of you guys whose mom is not here, whose mom is in the spiritual plane, I guarantee you she'd say, yes, we can go do some shit. And for those of you guys that just lost your mom, I am so sorry. I see a couple of y'all in the chat, and I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And let me just say that I gotta fix my shirt a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna say this. I know that some of you guys have just recently lost a parent, and I know you see in the chat how many people are unfortunately in the same club that you are. And know that this is always, always a place where you can come and feel supported and loved and with family, and just be. That's it. Just be. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. Just sit. Just sit. Right? Just sit. This is an amazing community, and we all support each other, and it is the best thing that I could consider doing with my life, is doing this every day. It is the best thing. So just come and sit. Just come and be. If you're having a bad day, I mean, some days are going to be good and some days are going to be really bad. The days that are anniversaries, the days that are birthdays, the holidays, they all suck. They all suck. And it doesn't matter how long the time goes by, how much goes by, it still sucks. So you come and hang out with us, and we'll sit with you, and we'll all be okay. We'll all get through it. I promise. Okay? I love you. I love you. Okay? So, that being said, deep breath, okay? Deep breath. All right, we're going to do one more little bit, and then I'm going to start reading for the zodiacs, and I'm just letting you know that after that week and a half long migraine, I am back on my bullshit, and you have been warned. All right, so we're going to do one more thing. Here's what I want you to do. First, I want you to do my favorite part. And if you don't know what my favorite part is, that is just putting something good in the chat that either you needed to hear today or at your lowest, or maybe you feel like somebody scrolling across this might need to see that or hear that. And if you happen to be watching this later and you're watching it on YouTube, scroll down in the chat, put something good in the chat, okay? Just saying, you never know who needs to see it. But as you put something good in the chat, why is this all of a sudden like this calm, amazing music? What the heck? I'm not mad. But I'm like, okay, we got super chill all of a sudden. I look down and it's at 113. Because you can't make this shit up, right? So I want you to just put something in the chat. And as you do, I want you to just manifest that you have extra money this week. Not a specific number, just that you have extra money this week. How you feel? How you feel? You okay? You good? You okay? You good? You okay? How you feel? Feel like you're ready to kick this week square in its butt? Just right? Right? You feel solid? That's the word for the week, is solid, right? Whether you want to use it in the 70s fashion or you want to use it as in you feel grounded and you feel solid. I like the word solid. I think it's a good word. It's a good word. So that's the word for the week. The word for the week is solid. Okay? Solid. All right. So I do have the other camera up, because don't think that I haven't noticed that as I've been mentioning that y'all need to be able to see people that are reading their hands and watch them shuffle. Don't think that I haven't noticed that a lot of people suddenly have been showing their hands. Don't. I know y'all listening. I know y'all listening. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can be a closet fan. It's okay. It's okay. You can watch with your troll account. I see you. I know some of y'all are going to skedaddle because you're only here for the Reiki and you watch the Zodiacs later. I will make sure these are uploaded to YouTube, because if y'all missed the beginning of this live, Streamlabs is being a piece of garbage. And I think I will be jumping ship. Tired of spending money on an app that doesn't work half the time. But if you guys want to learn Reiki, my next Reiki class, I did have to move it back because if y'all are new to following me, I have had a migraine for about a week and a half. It was bullshit. And I'm tired of it. And it's one thing to want to sit in bed and be able to sit in bed. It's a whole other thing entirely when you have to, because you can't handle the light, the sound, the smells, anything. And that's where I was. So I moved the Shadow Reiki Symposium, Class 1 back. It is August 15th. You still have plenty of time to sign up, in other words. This will be the first time I'm teaching this. And so I'm really excited. There's already a whole bunch of people. You will get the links whenever you sign up. They'll be in your little email. And yeah. So those of y'all that were on my list the other day when I had to tap out, I already have that rescheduled. It is on my live stream list this week. So I now can't remember if it's tomorrow or Wednesday. So don't quote me on that. But it's one of those days. But I made sure that it was up there. So that'll also be on YouTube for you guys. There was something else I was going to tell you, but I don't know. It just out of my head. So it's all right. It's fine. It's great. It's fantastic. So let's get this going. So y'all can see my little hands. That's so funny. The little ship right there looks like it looked like a butt for a minute. The way I'm looking at it, I'm like, it looked like a butt. Okay, all right. So I use 2 decks for these reads. I have always used multiple decks for readings, and because every single deck, when you get to know it, has a personality. So I use the Mausolea deck. That is this one right here. If you can find it on Amazon, it is, or anywhere really, it's out of stock most of the time. This by far is my favorite deck. It is my favorite deck. This is what I call my anchor card for any reading, any line, anything that I'm doing. This gives me a good idea of the energy of that line. I absolutely adore this deck. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I'm just gonna own it. It's my favorite. The Mausolea, not Mausoleum, Mausolea. The cards are gorgeous. They're phenomenal. They are a whole bunch of deities, famous figures. There are some very obscure ones, some very cool ones on here. The other deck that I'm using is, as always, the Talisman Oracle. I absolutely adore this deck too. I will say this. If you order a new deck, this is an older deck, an older version. The new ones are much thinner. Still a gorgeous deck. I still highly recommend it. But for some reason, the older editions are just, I just like them better. I just like them better. Because I have a brand new edition that I bought to leave at the church. Because I keep forgetting them. So I was like, nope, I need a set to live there. Yeah. So I do absolutely adore this deck. It's a glorious deck. But the new decks are, so you see how thick this one is? The new decks are about like that. Probably a little less. Same cards, same number of cards. So I don't know what they're doing there, but you know, whatever. So here we go. I always start with Capricorn. We go all the way around to Sagittarius because in my brain, one goes first. I know, all the Aries are always like, you're a bitch, but I love you. You love me. It's great. It's fantastic. I will pepper in some information as we go. This is Saturn retrograde in Aries. So this is affecting the Capricorns and the Aries the most. It is also affecting those of you guys that are earth signs really, really hardcore. It is also going to affect anywhere that Saturn sits in your chart. So if you know where your Saturn sits in your chart, then you know where it's affecting you the most. And if you are cool enough to be able to have someone or to do something, have it forwarded, your chart forwarded to now to see where your personal Saturn is sitting, then you know exactly how it is affecting you. But Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and so it's been an interesting thing for the Capricorns. Just not that I would know. Not that I would know. Caps. All right. See all of that? Caps, I understand y'all got energy to spare, okay? But I just need a couple. I saw that one down there. I'm going to put it right there. Actually, I feel like it goes here. All right. Are we ready? I know we are. Before I flip these over, I know what I was going to tell you guys. I have not gotten the coupon code out. I will get it out this evening after Reiki. So expect an email later from me to you if you're on the list. But the code for the week is just Lammas, Lammas, all caps. That is 33% off of any of the tickets. And I will be, towards the end of this week, getting the 8-8 portal up. I have a very big specific thing that I'll be doing for the 8-8 portal because this year it is August 8th, so 8-8, but numerologically, the day itself also equals 8. So that is going to be a very, very powerful day, very powerful Saturday. So just saying what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Caps have Hades. That is funny because all day today I have been telling people that it is hotter than Hades' armpit in Oklahoma. So this is equality, inevitability, and just wisdom in general. For those of you guys that don't know who Hades is, what's wrong with you? And then you have let go. Y'all ever heard of Capricorn letting go of anything? Just out of y'all ever heard of a Capricorn letting go of anything? I mean, the answer is no, I can tell you that. And then you have destiny. Caps. This is going to be an extremely powerful week for you in more ways than one. You are really looking at a lot of the wisdom that you have gathered over the last, I'm going to say probably few years. Because this retrograde is hitting you in a way that is making you get back to your own discipline, it is causing you to shift a lot of things in your life. Now, this shift is it's not bad, right? It's not bad. Just a lot of the Capricorns are realizing, hey, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. So expect Capricorns to be making a shift this week. If you are a Capricorn, there's going to be a big shift this week, just internally, and then you're going to be like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. And so I'm going to go over here. Caps are those people that they're very, very cut and dried. When they make up their mind to do something, that's it. That's what happens. And they are not going to backtrack on that. Every now and then they do, but very rarely. So this is definitely a week of you letting go of some stuff, okay? But that's not really what this card represents. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this is also inevitability, Capricorns. Either you have been fighting against your own path, or you have been on purpose just saying, I don't want to do that yet. Not yet. Not yet. Like I don't know what it is, Capricorns, but something has been, and it's you, okay? So don't think that I'm going, oh my God, like Capricorns have all been cursed. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Capricorns, there's something with you that has been holding yourself back. This week, you are done with that. You are done with it. This Saturn retrograde is forcing you to face a lot of things where you've been self-sabotaging, and I'm calling my own self out really hardcore with this. I don't like this right now because no Capricorn likes to be called on their bullshit. But this right here, Caps, this is the let go card. There is something that you have been holding on to internally, whether it's a person, a habit, I don't know. It's something internally. I keep wanting to say habit. So I think that it is something that you just do. And you need to have a hardcore come to Jesus talk with yourself, Capricorns, okay? You really, really want to be on the destined path that you're on. You really, really want to have all of those manifestations, all of that. You really want that shit. Well, guess what, Caps? You got to let go of whatever this bullshit is that you've been holding on to. Whether it is a relationship, past or present, whether it's a job, past or present, whether it's trauma, whether it's feels, whether I don't know what it is, Caps, you guys do. As soon as I held that card up and I said, you have to let it go if you really want this, every one of you already knew exactly what the fuck it was that I was saying. You knew. You knew. So here's the things, Caps. The things. Yeah, the things. Destiny is literally standing on the fucking doorstep right now. It is not going to knock. It's about to knock it down with a battering ram. So either you can let go of the shit and let the lock off the door and just open the fucking door, or it's going to bust it down. And if it has to bust it down, you're not going to get to pick what gets to be let go of. So if you're holding on to, I don't know, if you're holding on to emotions from a previous relationship, you better let go. You better let it go. Otherwise, you might lose a good friendship, or you might lose the relationship you're in now. If you're holding on to animosity from a past job, you better let go. You better let it go. You might lose out on your dream job. Do you see what I'm saying, Caps? You have to let it fucking go. Y'all are known for self-discipline. Y'all are known for being cold, hard asses. Be the cold, hard ass, okay? Hard ass, cold person, whatever you want to say. Be the hard ass, Capricorns. You're known for that. You're known for cutting someone off and shutting every door and locking every lock in fucking Home Depot, okay? Do it. Do it. Do it. Because this is knocking at the fucking door. You want it? It's right there. You just got to open the damn door. Deal? Yeah? Pretty easy, cheese. It's going to be a phenomenal week for you, Capricorns. And I have a feeling that where do I want to put this? Right? I don't want to put it right there. I don't want to put it right there. There we go. I have a feeling that you guys already feel like that. You already know. You already feel like that. So here's the things, Capricorns. Smoky quartz is going to be your bestest friend this week. It's going to be your bestest friend. Okay? And then I'm going to say this. Whatever other stone you feel you need. Take charge, Capricorn. Smoky quartz and whatever else it is that you feel you need. Okay? You are, God, I want to give you two different things. I want to give you two different animals. Like they both hit my brain at the same time. Shit. I'm going to give you one that is very interesting. Are you ready? You are the wasp this week, Capricorns. Take that for whatever you need to take it for. Just saying what I'm saying. And that is not either one of the first two that came to mind. My sugar be going down because I was, you know, doing some things. Just saying. Where's my Aquarius gang at? This full moon is in Aquarius. It's all about rebellion. There it was. There it was. Aquarius are kind of on it. We're not going to do like 6 cards though, Aquarius. Come on now. All right then. All right then. We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna leave it. Okay, are we ready, Aquarius? The Lady of Masks. This is surface appearance, vanity, and reclaiming your badassery. And then you have intuition. And then the card that flipped out over here was grounding. And it is a little bit whopper-jawed like this. Okay? So here's the thing, Aquarius. This week is all about you. This full moon is going to be a phenomenal one for you. And say it with me. Phenomenal. It's going to be a glorious one. Bask in it. Enjoy it. It peaks at like 10:37 Eastern time, I think. So 9:37 Central, 8:37 Mountain, 7:37 Pacific time. Make sure that you look where it peaks or what time it peaks for your time zone, okay? Those are just for here in the United States, and I don't know how far down some of them go. I think Brazil is on a little bit different, but I can't remember. So make sure you look and see what time it peaks for you. But Aquarius, this is your chance, right? You've been wanting to shift. You've been wanting to change. You've been wanting a glow up. You've been wanting a reason to cut your hair or dye it lime green or go get a tattoo or whatever. Go do it. Go fucking do it, Aquarius, okay? This is the full moon that is going to help you reclaim who the hell you are. You've been asking for it and you want it. Here it is. This full moon is also going to be super intense for your intuition. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. Write the things down. Voice record them, whatever you need to do. But don't let it go. Don't just think you're going to remember it later because you, me, and the wall all know that that's not going to happen, okay? Let's face it. We're all adults here, and we all have shitty memories, okay? The Mandela effects abound, right? So make sure that you're writing it down, recording it in some way. Don't let those things just go by the wayside. The grounding card is interesting because it did fly out a little whopper-jawed, right? So it's not straight up and down. It's a little bit like this instead of straight up and down. This is going to be a week where you do need to do your grounding exercises, your grounding techniques, but you're still not going to feel all the way grounded, okay? Only because this full moon is going to be really intense for you. It just is. I mean, you can't undo it. You can't be like, you know, I would like to dial down the intensity to like 8, okay? We don't want to go full 10, just 8. You don't get a choice, unfortunately, Aquarius. So you probably are going to feel a little floaty over this full moon. But if you are an Aquarius, this is going to be especially powerful full moon water. So you better set it out. You better set it out. You better drink it. You want that reclaiming of you, of all the things. You want the glow up. You want to be the pretty. Then do it. Grab it. Own it. Okay? Pretty easy, Aquarius. It's going to be a great week. Now, I will say this. For those of you guys that have Aquariuses in your life, they're going to be a little rebellious. this week. So if you have childrens that are Aquariuses, know that they're going to be mouthy this week. Just know that that's coming. They're going to be mouthy this week. You guys that are Aquariuses, you're going to be mouthy this week, and you are going to say some things. So maybe be careful before you open your mouth, okay? I'm just saying. But, but you also might be spewing the truth. So just, just maybe they are being a piece of shit, okay? But maybe you can't tell your boss you're being a piece of shit. Maybe don't say that, okay? I'm just, choose your words, okay? Choose your time, choose your words. But you are going to be a little mouthy this week. You are reclaiming yourself, you're reclaiming your ground, and you're reclaiming your boundaries. And so just saying what I'm saying. Stones for my lovely Aquariuses. Lapis. Absolutely lapis. Lapis and ocean jasper. Those two actually look really good together too. I don't know that I've ever paired those two together. I don't wear a lot of ocean jasper. I love it, but I don't, you know what? I feel like it goes right there. I don't wear a lot of ocean jasper. I'm trying to think, like, I don't even know that I think I have an ocean jasper necklace. I am sure I have ocean jasper bracelets. Don't think I don't, because I really do like ocean jasper. Aquarius, you are the parrot this week. You are the parrot this week. That brings me to my squishy fishies. Where is my Pisces at? I heard someone say squishy fishies, and now I cannot unhear it, so you will always be known as squishy fishies. I would really like just one anchor card. I need all the Pisces to take a woo-saw. I need you to all take a breath. I need you to all take a breath. I don't care if it's a frustrated one. I need you to all take a breath. Cord cuttings on Friday, bitches. We're going to harness the energy between the full moon and Lammas. And we're going to cut cords with all the shit that's been tying you down. That way you can go into harvest season, ready to harvest all the good shit. Pisces, you tried to pull out 900 cards with both decks. I could just tell before I ever turn this over that y'all are going to be a lot this week. I could just tell that you're going to be a lot this week. I love you. We all love you. I'm just letting you know. Okay? It'll be okay. This is a Reshkagal. Wrath, instability, and suspicion. This is where I say you can't make this up. This is where I say you can't make this up. I just said y'all are going to be a lot this week, and you literally pull the Queen of Shadows. But tell me that is not badassery encased. Tell me that is not badassery encased. Just saying. Can you tell this is my favorite deck? Look at how worn it is. I already can't with you guys. I already can't with you guys. So I pulled these cards out like this. On the bottom, we have equilibrium. On top of that, we have safe travel. I find it interesting that y'all are the squishy fishies, and both of these have water on them. You have the wave on one, and then you have, I don't know what that is, a little split of water. So I find that really, really interesting. I find it interesting that she has these massive, gorgeous wings, and there's massive, gorgeous wings on this. Symbolism abound, Pisces. Pisces, you are going to be noticing all kinds of signs and symbols and serendipity this week, to the point that you're probably going to feel a lot insane. Okay? I'm just saying. And here's what I'm going to say. Sometimes the universe is actually giving you all the fucking signs. It is. That suspicion right here, pay attention, Pisces. If you keep getting all the signs that dude be cheating on you, dude probably be cheating on you, okay? Like, you can kick dude out. Or dudette, whichever one, okay? If you get all the signs that your company is about to go through some layoffs, then just get prepared, right? Ride the wave of the layoff, collect the unemployment, find a better job, right? Okay? But here's the thing. The wrath is the problem. This is water. Both of these cards have water. Both, right? And you have safe travel. I will say this, Pisces. The very first thing I'm going to say about this before we start talking about water is, if you have been considering looking for a new job, I am not saying to go quit your job. Okay? But this is the week to start. Okay? If you have been considering looking for a new job, this is the week to kind of put the feelers out. Get your resume together. Throw it out there. Okay? Just see. Do not, repeat after me, I will not quit my job this week. Better have you a job first, Holmes. Okay? Now, the other part of this is I am a little concerned about the wrath over here with all the water. We all have seen videos throughout our lives of tsunamis and the damage that they inflict. Right? Pisces, you are not to be the tsunami this week. Okay? Yes? Okay. The instability and the suspicion. You are going to see all the signs this week. And when you see all the signs, I know that you guys are going to want to be the tidal wave. You are going to want to be the tsunami and just fuck it all up, right? I get it, okay? I get it. But if you let wrath be the biggest thing this week, it is going to drown you in it. And what we're not going to do is that, okay? What we're not going to do, Pisces, is that. Because what if the rest of us ain't watching and we don't get the life preserver to you in time? What if the rest of us ain't watching and we don't get the lifeboat out there in time? And then you are just underneath all of that tsunami of wrath, okay? I'm just saying, Pisces. Woo-saw breath. Okay? You are going to be a little on edge this week. So if you have kids that are Pisces, they're going to be a little on edge this week. I don't know if this moon is just affecting you or if you just are feeling this energy right here. I don't know what it is, but you're going to be a little on edge. You're going to be a lot more fuck you than, okay, I'm going to walk away. You're going to be a lot more like ready to bust someone in the chicklets. Bitches, I be a little broke right now, so I can't do bail, okay? We got you. We can come up with it, but not for all you Pisces. Do you know how many of y'all there are, okay? So I'm just saying, you know, do you really look good in orange, okay? Or stripes, or whatever it is. I mean, if the answer is yes, and bitch really needs the chicklets busted, then okay. But I'm just saying, all right? You're just going to be angry this week, Pisces. You are. You're just going to be angry this week. So be careful, okay? Be careful. If you have Pisces rising or if you have a Pisces moon, oh, Jesus. If y'all have a Pisces moon especially, this is going to hit you really hard this week, okay? Chances are you're already feeling it. So just saying, if you have a Pisces friend or if your significant other is Pisces, then you know, maybe find their favorite things and help with the woo-saw. Okay, spend some time in water this week, whether it's at the pool or the lake or the beach or just a lot of ritual baths, whatever it is. Pisces, that's what I recommend. A lot of water this week. Okay, just saying. I'm also going to recommend something for you this week, Pisces, okay? Normally, I don't give you guys too much homework with zodiac reads, but I am going to give you some homework tonight, okay? The Book of the Five Rings. Listen to it. Specifically the chapter on water. Okay? Specifically that one. I promise it'll be great. I promise it'll be great. Okay? Stones for Pisces. Jesus. Nothing sharp. Sorry. Do not give the Pisces projectiles this week. Stones for Pisces. I'm going to say labradorite and petrified wood. The lab is going to help you kind of figure out what it is that you need to do and where you need to go. And the petrified wood is going to help you kind of woo-saw a little bit. Yeah? I really, really love frosted mini wheats. They're like the perfect snacky snack. Y'all ever notice that? They're great. You can have them in a bowl next to you all day long. Just reach over and snack on one. The strawberry ones are phenomenal. I agree, Carolyn. Have you tried the strawberry vanilla Chex mix? Or not mix, the Chex. Strawberry vanilla Chex. I mean, I feel like one of those just flipped over in the deck. Please tell me you didn't. Don't fuck me up, man. Okay. I could have sworn one of them did. Okay. Yeah, the strawberry vanilla Chex are phenomenal. They're so good. I'm not even a big vanilla person, but I accidentally got a box up at the church. I don't remember if it was when Denise and I were there or when Sass and I went up the first time. But so fucking good. So fucking good. Animal for Pisces. Shit. Y'all are the jellyfish. That one was easy. Y'all are the jellyfish. Pretty to look at. Gonna sting you if you get too close this week. Tell me that's not perfect. All right, Aries, are we ready? Yes? The Caretaker of the Lost. Assistance, memory, and respite. And then you also have let go. And I find that very interesting because the Capricorns had let go. And who did I say that this retrograde and this moon is going to affect really hardcore? The Capricorns and the Aries. And then you have courage. Noted. All right. Aries, it is going to be a good week for you too, but you have to let go of your safety blanket. I know, I'm just the messenger. Calm down. You have to let go of your safety blanket. You got to leave your whoopee at home. Okay? You have been doing everything you can to either prop up a person, a situation, a job, whatever it is, a person, place, or a thing. You have been propping something up and trying to just, your weekend at Bernie's right now, okay? It's dead. It's done. It's gone. It's been gone for a while, and you put a jacket and some sunglasses on it, and you're trying to parade it around like it's still a thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Aries. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if y'all have not ever seen the movie Weekend at Bernie's, you should, because it's fucking hilarious. But y'all have got to have the courage to let this thing, just bury it. Just let it be buried, okay? I have a feeling for the vast majority of the Aries out there, this is a relationship. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, this is a relationship. It's been gone for a long time, and y'all just keep trying to prop it up, okay? Stop it. Stop it. You have to have the courage to let it go this week. This full moon is really hardcore shining a light on the fact that this situation has been done for so fucking long. And you just don't need to do it anymore. For some of you Aries, and really I think it's kind of a dual thing, okay? It's a friendship, it's a relationship, whatever it is, but it's also something that you have been hiding from yourself. You are just glossing over it. You just keep putting a new coat of paint on it and calling it something else. But it is deep down in here. You know that you don't need to be doing that thing anymore, or you have to let go of that habit, one or the other. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, Aries. You can no longer continue to just put some spackle on top of it, because all the cracks are still showing through, okay? A broken piece is a broken piece is a broken piece, and you've been trying to put it back together so much that even super glue and duct tape ain't working, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Have the courage to let it go. It's been your safety blanket for so long. And it's just no longer a safety blanket. It's a liability, and it's holding you back, Aries, okay? I'm going to keep this kind of short and sweet because I know every Aries listening is like, damn it, you know, no cardinal sign likes to let go of anything, period. They are the leaders. They're the first one there. That was their thing first, and they're not going to let it go. So to tell the Aries that they have to let it go is like telling fish to not breathe underwater. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. Telling my cat to not scratch at the door. That is exactly what it is. How did you get in? Do you want out? Do you want me to open the door? Do you want me to stop what I'm doing? Did the kid lock you in here? Watch your little tootsies. All 97 of them. All right, come on. There you go. Go. You're welcome. For those of you guys that don't know who Vlad is, I have a polydactyl black cat. He has 6 toes on each foot, and he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. I love him. He's ridiculous. All right. That's kind of it, Aries. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. This full moon is going to illuminate this in a really hardcore way, and you just have to have the courage to let it go. To let it go. Okay? Stones for Aries. I'm actually going to say obsidian. And if you have a sharp piece or a raw piece, just put it beside your bed. Just put it beside your bed. And then I'm also going to say amethyst. Obsidian and amethyst. Those are going to be your go-tos. Those are going to be your go-tos for the week. Y'all are the crab this week. Y'all are the crab this week. That was the karmic justice card that just flipped up. That would bring me to my Tauruses. I almost fucked with you guys and was like, that brings me to Gemini. But I'm not. I don't want the wrathful eye of the Tauruses on me. I don't want it. Take it back. All right. Taurus. Really? I don't feel like that is the right card. But I also don't feel like I should put it back either. You gotta be different, don't you, Taurus? You gotta be different. Just gotta be different. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I swear to fuck if y'all are feral. If y'all are feral this week, we gonna have problems. The thinker. Knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. Okay. Okay. This is the success card. And I'm going to save this one for just a minute. I'm going to save this one for just a minute because I have a feeling this is where you're going. This is the week, and this is where you're going. So Taurus, you have knowledge, instruction, and reinvention, and then you have the success card. This full moon, Taurus, is going to illuminate some things that need to change. They're going to illuminate some things that you need to let go of. It's going to illuminate just parts of your life that have been stagnant. Okay? And for the most part, you guys are going to be all about it, right? You know you need to clean out your closet. You know you haven't worn that pair of boots in 5 years. You don't need them anymore. You know that you need to clean your house. You know that you need to have your oil change in your, like those things, right? Like, you know. So just go do the thing. But there are some other things that you just need a light shed on. I'm not saying that you already know what this thing is or these things are, because you don't, Taurus. I think that you have had your head down for so long, just working away, that you haven't really paid attention to what is actually no longer for you. And here's the thing. You've been asking the universe for, runway lights for your path. You need to see this thing so lit up that you can't ignore it. You've been telling the universe, please, I need this sign or I need that sign or whatever. You're fixing to get every fucking sign this week. And I have a feeling that whatever it is coming down the pike, whatever this is, we're not turning it over yet, whatever that is, it's where you actually want and need to be. Now, I don't feel like with the Aries that you have to let go of your safety blanket. I don't, in any way, shape, or form. I feel like this is just a new way of you looking at your own life, because I happen to know that you Tauruses identify with Eeyore a lot, okay? Taurus, I'm going to challenge you this week to kind of take a step back and just do a little review of your life. What has been the main theme over and over, both good and bad? The bad's going to be easy. You're going to be like, oh, well, gee, this and this and this and this and this. The good might not be as easy. But I want you to look at what has been the overwhelming themes of your life, good and bad. Because that knowledge is what's going to fuel this reinvention that this moon is pulling over for you. That retrograde, the Saturn retrograde, is pulling back over for you. And what Lughnasadh this weekend, what you're harvesting. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a fucking phenomenally great week. This is the success card. Okay? So let's turn this one over and see where it is you're going. Like, I kind of want to peek. I'm a little nervous. Are you nervous? I'm a little nervous. I'm going to drag it out. Because I know my best friend is sitting over there going, turn the fucking card over. I already know. Morgan Le Fay, growth, atonement, and deceit. Okay. I know no Taurus in here wants to hear growth. I know. But this is an interesting one because it's not just growth. It's growth that you can't talk about for a hot minute. It's growth that you gotta almost lie about for a minute because you can't let the world know just yet. And here's the thing. I know usually Tauruses are really good at sitting on information, right? Y'all like to hold information until you feel like it's necessary to pull the information out. But this is going to be something because you see this success card right here? This is going to be something that shifts, that is going to be so amazing that you want to literally tell everyone, but you can't yet. Because we all know bitches be bitches, and it doesn't matter how long you've been in the spiritual community, or if you're just getting in, or you've been in for a long time, we all have fucking haters. It doesn't matter if you're not in the spiritual community, if you just happen to be scrolling across this. We all have haters. We all have exes that think that we are the villain in every single universe. We all have bosses, ex-bosses that are horrible as fuck. We all have family members. We all have neighbors. We all have somebody that doesn't like us. That deceit is the most important part right here. And it has to be on your part on purpose, Taurus. I'm just saying. This reinvention right here, this success right here, you can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. Now, if you have like one trusted person, a spouse, a best friend, sister, whatever, that you know they ain't gonna tell jack or shit to anyone, okay. But I wouldn't go any further than that. I wouldn't go any further than that. Once you get this success, then that has to stay under wraps. Do you smell what I'm smoking? Because this is such a phenomenal success. This is such a really cool ass thing that the growth that's going to come from it is going to cause a lot of envy. It's going to cause a lot of problems, and it's going to cause a lot of people who don't feel like you deserve it to suddenly come out of the woodwork. And here's the thing. And this is for everybody, not just the Tauruses, okay? Move in silence. Move in silence. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. I cannot handle all of the videos showing every little single thing that a witch does. Nobody needs to see that. You might need to let everybody know that you are super witchy. But guess what? If you are an actual witch, then you don't need everybody to see all the shit that you do. Because if you are showing somebody all the shit that you do, you're giving them the blueprint to what you do, meaning they can undo what you do. Think, McFly, think. So, Tauruses, move in silence this week. Nobody needs to know the good things that have come down the pike. Nobody. Okay? So, just saying. I know you don't want to hear the word growth, but I'm going to say the word growth again. Growth. And then I'm going to show you this again. It's the success card, so calm down. It's all right. Stones for my lovely Tauruses who are going to be so angry that they can't tell all the peoples the good things, okay? Because here's the thing. Tauruses don't ever like for people to know when something bad happens to them, right? Because they don't want to give anybody any fuel for anything. but they love to tell people good shit because they're an earth sign and they want to make everybody happy. So not telling everybody is going to absolutely murderalize you on the innards, okay? But I promise that next week you can be like, oh, fuck you bitches, and it'll be great, okay? I promise. Oh, it's funny and you know it. You can laugh. Okay, stones for Taurus. I'm actually going to say, ooh, blue lace agate is the first one that came to my mind because that's going to help with the throat chakra and with the communication, and that way you don't, loose lips sink ships. So that way you don't do that. And then I'm also going to say labradorite for you too, because I think that some of y'all are going to have a growth, a change, a shift that you're not going to consider it being a success yet until you really take a step back and look at it. So I'm going to say lab because that's going to help you see why that has to happen. Okay. I am going to give you an animal, and I need somebody to look this up and tell me what the spiritual meaning is because I actually don't know. But it is the first one I thought of, and my gut's like, this is the one, okay? So I need someone to look this up and tell me what it is. Y'all are the snail this week, not the slug. Never the slug. Nasty ass little weird disappearing bitches. The snail. Okay? All right. That brings me to Geminis. Where's my lovely Geminis at? Where's my lovely little Geminis at? There they are. There they are. Popping out. There they are. My cranky Care Bear cup. Patience, protection, slow and steady pace. I love it. How many of you Tauruses immediately went and looked up the snail and was like, that bitch? How many? Just out of curiosity. All right. We ready? Geminis? Before I start with Geminis, I'm going to do a shameless self-promotion. You ready? I have a lot of cool things on the list for this week. I do. I have a lot of cool things. I have some really cool rebel reads for the full moon. Have cord cuttings on Friday. Saturday, we're going to do some interesting fortune astrology. So if you want to know like where your lucky part lies and what's going right for you right now, like that's Saturday. If you didn't get on the list for the astral forensics files, which I got to send the rest of those out, that I'll be catching up on those this week. So there's some really cool things on the list, and you better get on them. Just saying, you better get on them. All right, ready, Geminis? How is it that you? Okay, you also have the caretaker of the lost. So this is assistance, memory, and respite. And then you have defense. And then you have cut ties. Okay. Notice how it got real quiet? Notice how it got real quiet, Geminis? So, Geminis, here's the thing. This full moon is illuminating this week. This full moon, Lammas, Lughnasadh coming up. This is illuminating a certain thing or person in your life that you either just have some bad water under the bridge, whatever it is. You have some bad blood going on with this person. You have for a hot minute. And it really, really shows this week. It really shows this week. Now, a couple of things. One, you need to have your protections up. Big time. This is defense. Now, defense is different than attacking somebody. Okay? A moat, a castle wall, defense. Okay? Boiling oil, ready to dump on an enemy, defense. I'm just saying, right? Defense. I'm just saying. Y'all need to have your defenses up. Right now. Period. You need to have your defenses up. Because this is also going to be illuminated for them as well. So this might be that you've had beef with your boss, and your boss finally gets a bug up their ass, and they're like, you know what, I'm going to fire them today. Have your protections up. Have your protections up. And I'm going to tell you right now how you can already know what's coming. It's the memory right here on the bottom of this card. What has been stuck in your mind over and over and over and over for the last 2 days? What is the thing that you cannot stop thinking about? Now, this is not good stuff, okay? Whether it's shitty boss, whether it's shitty relationship, whether it's shitty friend, whether it's shitty car, I don't know. You know exactly what it is that's been popping up in your head over and over and over for the last 2 days. Throw your defenses up right fucking now, okay? Even if you're already in bed, even if you're you're already in your PJs, you're already in bed, you're already chilled out for the night, you can start throwing up some energetic protections. You don't got to get up. I would probably get up and throw a new barrier out. But that's just me. But that's just me. This cut ties card is probably the most important card here. I know that defense is a big thing. Having your protections up is a big thing. But the cut ties card is a huge thing here. And here's why. You've already been thinking about this. If you go ahead and cut ties, then it's going to save you a lot of pain in the long run. You and I both know, Gemini, that if somebody cuts something off with you first, you get your feels hurt. Even if you already knew that thing needed to be cut off, you still get your feels hurt because you don't like to lose. So it's probably best if you go ahead and cut that thing off. Okay? I know it's not what you want to hear because I know you Geminis don't really like confrontation at all unless you're a little inebriated and then you're going to confront everybody. But it's probably best if you go ahead and just cut it off. Do it nicely. Because remember this defense card right here? Do it nicely. Okay? If it's a job, have your resume already out. Put in your 2 weeks notice. Okay? I did not say quit. I said put in your 2 weeks notice. Don't be like, fuck you, I'm leaving today, bitch. Okay? Start finding another job first. If it is a relationship, do it nicely. If it's a friendship, do it nicely. Okay? You need to go ahead and cut that off. All right? And I know that this is going to be a stressful week for you, Geminis. I just do. So if you have a friend who's Gemini, you probably should reach out. you probably should reach out and be like, bitch, you good? You okay? We need to go for cake somewhere. I was going to say coffee, but cake sounds better. Do we need to go for cake somewhere? So reach out to your Gemini's friend. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. This is a friendly reminder that this is not marketplace. This is not the place to come in and self-promote. It is not the place to come in and attempt to do anything, sell anything, get information from anybody. Because every single moderator that I have is a witch. You literally are in a chat full of some very powerful witches. So this ain't the place for that. Just saying what I'm saying. Energy is energy. Just saying what I'm saying. Stones for Geminis. Stones for Geminis. Rose quartz, because you're going to need it. Rose quartz, because you're going to need it. Rose quartz and citrine. Because I think you're going to need the citrine as well. For more reasons than you probably realize. For more reasons than you probably realize. Y'all are the horse this week. Y'all are the horse this week. Are we up to Cancer? Is it Cancer baby time? It is Cancer baby time, isn't it? Isn't it? It's Cancer baby time. I feel like we already are at like Scorpio, even though we're not. How weird. I feel like time just like slowed all the way down for a minute. I keep having to look down because I'm seeing on the widescreen version that I'm looking at right now, I keep seeing my hand move, like where the cards, and the way it looks like there's something right there behind me. And so when I look up and I'm like, what is that? Like I see it's my own hand. It's literally my hand, but I keep thinking it's something behind me and I'm like, shit. So, it's kind of funny and not funny at the same time. I have scared myself a couple of times now. I'm just going to own it. I'm just letting you know. All right, Cancers. Jeannie the Maid. This is humility, championship, and vulnerability. Disillusionment. Excuse me. Not vulnerability. Okay. Why did I say vulnerability? I don't know. Protection. Okay. And let go. How the hell has every cardinal sign pulled up this card? Capricorn's pulled it up, Aries pulled it up, and now Cancer has pulled it up. It's almost like the cardinal signs are having to let go of some shit. And if the leaders of the zodiacs got to let go of some shit, y'all know what that means. All right. Cancers. This is going to be a really solid week for you. A really good week for you. You have championship, humility, protection, and let go. Okay, now it's going to be a great week, but it's going to be hard, okay? You have to do something hard. You got to be humble this week, Cancers. You got to be humble this week, Cancers. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been married to 2 Cancers. I was engaged to a Cancer. My mom was a Cancer, and I'm just saying you got to be I love that the Cancers in here are like, I am not going to do that. You have to be humble this week, Cancers. And it gets worse. And you have to take the high road this week. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Woo-saw. Breathe. Woo-saw. You have to take the high road this week, Cancer. Not because we don't have bail money and not because you don't look fantastic in orange, okay? But you taking the high road is your protection. You don't need to go out and do a fuck ton of new protections. I mean, that's always a good idea. But you don't have to go out and do a ton of protection, okay? You do have to be humble and take the high road this week, even when you don't want to. Even when that motherfucker is in your face spewing, even when your boss is being a piece of trash, even when the universe is bringing every shitty McShit person that ever shitted right to your doorstep, you have to be humble and you have to take the high road. And I know every Cancer in here is like, I don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to just hide my head and say, I know. And some of you guys, I know, have husbands, wives, best friends, kids that are Cancers. And you know as well as I do that this is like the hardest possible thing that they can do. Because if you get in a Cancer's face, the first thing they're going to do is be like, look here, motherfucker. Like the first thing they're going to do. I promise that it is going to be a phenomenal week, Cancers, okay? You just have to take the high road, okay? You have to, what would Jesus do? Every single thing, okay? It's not what would Odin do, because we know what Odin would do. It is not what would Zeus do, because we know that too, okay? It has to be a what would Jesus do week. I want you to really think, okay? Okay? You can be petty next week. You can be all the way 9 billion shades of petty next week. But this week, it's going to be a good week. But there's going to be an incident. And you got to take the high road. You got to take the high road, okay? I promise it is for your protection. And I promise that that situation, that person, whatever it is, I promise that the letting go of it. Okay, I'm going to tell you this because it's going to make you happier than anything, okay? The letting go of the situation and taking the high road is going to make that person flip all the way out. And it's going to show everybody who they are. And I know that that is way more satisfying than you getting in their face. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So take the high road. Just take the high road. Let them act a fucking fool and let everybody see them for who they are. Okay? Does that make you feel better, Cancer? Does that make you feel better? Okay? I mean, look, it even has your little Krabby Patty self on it. I'm just saying. I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd, okay? I have faith in you, and I know you can do it. Okay? Stones for Cancers. I am actually going to say blue apatite. Blue apatite and iolite. And if you don't have iolite, labradorite is going to be the next best thing. But really, really try to find you some iolite if you can. It's this really pretty kind of denim blue stone. Yeah, try to find you some iolite if you can. Okay? All right. Y'all are the sparrow this week. I had to think for a minute. There were a few I wanted to give you. Sometimes the totem animal is hard. Hard. But y'all are the sparrow this week. that brings us to Leos, doesn't it? My lovely little Leos. Happy Leo season. Happy Leo season. Maybe I would like to just get one card for the Leo. There we go. That took a minute. I almost gave you the one eye, like the one eye just. Are y'all ready for the Lionsgate? I am absolutely looking forward to it. I usually do, but this year. Okay, then that's the success card. Look at the Leos. The Leos be ready. The Leos be ready. All right. Not mad. That's the success card. I'm not mad. I don't even know what I was saying because I got sidetracked. All right. Well, here we go then. How do y'all also have Genie the Maid? Y'all watch me shuffle. Okay. You have humility. You have championship. And you have disillusionment. Okay. And then you have good luck and fucking success. So we're going to straight up go with the champion on here. Leos, I kind of feel like you win the Zodiac for the week. You win Zodiac reads for the week. Leo season is being really good to you guys. So y'all can just sing the We Are the Champions all week, right? Good luck and success. Y'all kind of have the Midas touch this week, Leos. You just do. You have the Midas touch this week. Be careful with it because we all know what happened to King Midas, okay? I'm just saying. Leos, if there is something you've been wanting to do this week, whether it is look for a new job, enroll in school, find a significant other, whatever it is, this is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. Everything you touch turns to gold this week, Leos. Every bit of it. Not only does every bit of it turn to gold, but it is just heaping at your feet, okay? Now, there's going to be a lot of things that pop up that might not seem like good things in the moment. And that's where this humility comes in, okay? Like maybe you really wanted the Ferrari, but you get the Lincoln, okay? And you're like, well, all right, I'll be humble and take the Lincoln. And maybe the person that got the Ferrari, maybe the Ferrari blows up on them before they get out the parking lot, okay? Now, which car would you rather have, okay? That's the kind of things that's going to happen this week. There's going to be a lot of times this week, Leos, where you might feel like you deserve something else, but the thing that you get ends up being the best thing possible. The universe has your back this week, in other words, Leos. Good luck and success. Like, I just can't say enough about that. It is just going to be a phenomenal week for you, Leos. And I'm not mad because both my kids are Leos. I'm not mad because both my kids are Leos. But Leos, I will say this. Share some of that good luck. Okay? So as you're manifesting for you, because I know all of you are going to manifest for yourself this week, because A, it's going to be a great week. B, you have good luck and success. And C, you're Leos. And so, I mean, there's that. But manifest something good for someone else too. Put that good out into the universe. All right? By putting that good out into the universe, it's just going to multiply. And I don't know if you have seen the state of the world lately, but the world could use some good. And you Leos are pretty powerful, especially when y'all are happy. Then if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, bitches, because you guys, when y'all are happy, the whole world is happy, okay? So put some good out into the world, Leos, and manifest something good for your best friend or your mom or whoever has been a little down lately. Share it, okay? Happiness is better when it's shared anyway. But did I mention that it's going to be a fantastic week, Leos? Because it's going to be a fantastic week. It's going to be a fucking phenomenal week. This is it. Short and sweet. Y'all win the Zodiac reads this week. Just saying. Stones for Leos. Quartz. Clear quartz. clear quartz and black tourmaline. So if you have tourmalated quartz, even better. But clear quartz and black tourmaline, because we all know that with any kind of good luck comes all the fucking haters. You know it, I know it, and they know it, and they already waiting. They're already waiting. Y'all are the ladybug this week. The good luck card has the ladybug on it, and maybe that's why I was thinking about it. I don't know, but y'all are the ladybug this week. I feel like that's the goodest. That's the goodest of the good. Y'all are the ladybug this week. You know, I think I've only seen like 2 ladybugs this year. What's up with that? I remember ladybugs being everywhere when I was a kid. Maybe I'm just not looking. Is it just me? Because now I'm really like racking my brain. Like, we had one at the church because it rode in on my leg and I had to put it outside. I think that's the only one I've seen. I don't know about that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think that's a good thing. Oh, look at a lot of you guys haven't seen hardly any. Huh. All right. So we're on to Virgo. Where's all my Virgos at? Where's all my Virgos at? I know that like lightning bugs have been disappearing. We don't have a lot of lightning bugs in Oklahoma anymore, which makes me really, really sad because they were everywhere as a kid. Ooh, my nose is itching. Somebody's talking about me. But they're all over at the church. They're all over the church. And we planted more flowers and it's just great. It's just going to be great. So yeah. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready, Virgos? What the fuck? Caretaker of the lost. This is the 3rd time this card has come up. 3rd time. This is the 3rd time this card has come up. So this is assistance, memory, and respite. And then you have blessed day. All right. And then you have growth of energy. That went from a little iffy to really good really quick. Virgos giving the Leos a run for their money. The Virgos are giving the Leos a run for their money this week. Virgos, you are where if the Leos are the gold, y'all are the silver this week because you're having a phenomenal week as well. This week is going to be glorious to you. This is an assistance week, okay? You need something, just tell the universe. That's it. You need something, tell the universe. Now, be realistic, Virgos, okay? Don't be like, you know what? I need $200 million. Don't we all? Okay. But say, you know, I really kind of need I really need some lunch this week, you know, or whatever it is. I really just need to make sure I can cover rent this weekend. Just put it out in the universe. Tell the universe what you need. Tell the universe what you need. Because this assistance right here works both ways. You've been assisting everybody else around you lately, right? You've been putting way too much of you out there. You've been really hardcore taking care of every fucking other person out there. Except for you. So this week, the universe is paying you back. You know, we always tell everybody to pay it forward, be nice, put good out. Well, this week, the universe gives some back to you. You have blessed day and growth of energy, Virgos. So where you've been kind of down and not feeling super great and feeling like, you know, you just want to sleep for 10 years, like Rip Van Winkle it and shit like that. Oh, not this week. The Virgos be on all of their bullshit. So just let you know now. Like if you got a Virgo in your house, they're on their bullshit this week, okay? So they're going to be like crazy at you in your face. It's going to be great. Not crazy in a bad way, but you know, like expect your Virgo to want to talk about literally everything this week. Everything under the sun. What are my banks doing? I don't know. They're just really going to be wanting to talk about everything. The Virgos are happy this week, and we all love a happy Virgo. We all love a happy Virgo. But here's the thing, Virgos, I'm not kidding. If you have something that you need, put it out into the universe. Now, if it's a big thing that you need and you're putting that out into the universe, don't expect the universe to just like plop it on your door right then, okay? Give the universe time to move some shit. But remember what it is you asked for. Like, let's say that you tell the universe, like, hey, man, I really need a safer place to live, right? It takes time to move. Right? It takes time to find that place. It takes time to move. So if you expect to just wake up one morning in a brand new house somewhere else, like we all know that ain't gonna happen, right? Like we all know that ain't gonna happen. So just saying what I'm saying. Give the universe time to work its magic. Virgos, you ever see in like cartoons or movies or something like that where there is somebody walking around and they just have like the cool little sparklies following behind them? You know what I'm talking about? You just see somebody and you're like, oh, that person must be magic, you know, because in the movie, like they're all the little sparklies are going along behind them. That's you this week, bitch. That's you this week. So be careful what comes. Be careful what comes out of your face, because I'm just saying, be careful what comes out of your face. It's going to bring some interesting things up, okay? So just be careful. Just be careful. What you put out into the universe this week will grow. So if you are starting a business, if you are working on, you know, getting a promotion, if you are whatever it is, whatever you put out into the universe this week, Virgos, it will grow. So think carefully. Word your words carefully and put it out there. Okay? You needed some assistance. The universe got you. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready for stones? Oh, I almost put that in the wrong deck. Stones for Virgos. I am going to say malachite and tiger's eye. Manifest your asses off, Virgos. The universe can be taking good care of you. This is your friendly reminder that if you are having issues with your phone or your TikTok or something like that, go out and come back in. Just saying what I'm saying. Let's see. Malachite and turquoise. Y'all are the frog this week. Y'all are the frog this week, Virgos. All right. Libras are next. That was an interesting anchor card. It didn't really come out all the way. If you guys do not have a stone that I have recommended for you, then my advice would be to go on and research what stone is comparable with whatever it is and see what it is that you have that's pretty close to that, or what you can find that's pretty close to that. And if you don't have that stone, especially if you don't have malachite or blue lace agate. I know blue lace agate can be a little hard to find. They did open up another mine, but I know those two things can be hard to find. But when you find a tumble of one or a pendant or something like that, you just happen to have the extra moolah in your pocket, grab it. Malachite is a phenomenal stone for manifestation, for monies, things like that. Blue lace agate is amazing for communication. Okay. So just saying. But I was going to say something else and now I don't remember what I was going to say. So it's okay. Libras, are we ready? I know the Libras are ready. Libras are always ready, right? I know when I said, Libras, are we ready? That half of y'all said, we're born ready. I already know. I already know. Libra, you have the Leper King, which is bravery, self-discipline, and faith. And then you have destiny, because of course you do. Because of course you do. And then you have blessed day. I'm not going to lie. I fully expected this to be the damn let go card like the other cardinal signs. But Libra's got to be different. Libra's got to be different. You know what's kind of funny? I'm looking at these cards and you have, you know, the bravery, self-discipline, faith, destiny, and these two look, I mean, you got two armors, two types of armor there, two very serious things. And then you have butterflies. Okay, Libras, this full moon is hitting you in an interesting way. Because it's in Aquarius, because it's in a fellow air sign, it's really making you do a lot of thinking. Okay, so it's not a bad week. Let me say that. Let me get that out of the way first. It's not a bad week, Libras, at all. It's not a bad week at all. It is a week of you getting back to your own self-discipline. It is a week of you really turning around and going, you know, my destiny has kind of always been over there and I've been going over here. And so maybe I should just go that way. This is a week of you actively deciding to choose yourself and to choose your own destiny over everything else. And I love that because I know that you Libras are so intent on making sure that everybody else is happy that you put yourself on the back burner pretty much 9 times out of 10. And the time that you don't, you feel guilty. Well, you don't feel guilty this week, bitches. You feel like you need to make sure that you are solid before anybody else gets to be solid. I think that you have realized over the last few weeks that if you are mud, then nothing is getting built, right? Quicksand is quicksand no matter what. And if that's what you are, then you ain't building shit, right, Libras? Right? So if you have a Libra in your life, in your house, etc., know that this is going to be a week where they're just a little bit different. They're still happy. They're still happy-go-lucky. They're still lovey. They're still playful. They still want to go do all the shit, right? But they're also going to have their nose to the grindstone and be really hardcore working on a lot of stuff. They're really, really going to be paying attention to a lot of things. And by the end of the week, you're going to notice that your Libra suddenly is a little taller. They're walking a little, you know, their chin up a little more. Their shoulders are back a little bit. They're a little more confident. They're a little more cocky. You know, I'm just saying what I'm saying. It's really going to be a good week, Libra. You might not feel like it at certain times. You might not feel like it in the moment. You might not feel like it right now. But you're going to look back on Saturday and you're going to be like, man, it was a really good week. It was a really good week. So just let it happen. Pay attention. Pay attention to what it is that you've been actively keeping your own self away from, Libras. Okay? It's really going to be a good week. More so than you know. Stones for my lovely little Libras. Ooh, yawn. First yawn. I'm going to say blue apatite. I've got like 3 I want to give you, and a couple of them are really hard to find, so I'm not going to give you those. I'm going to say blue apatite and goldstone. The pretty golden one, okay? Not blue or green or purple or anything, the pretty golden one. And you know, it's really funny. I used to not be a big fan of that stone. I was like, it's just ugly. I don't like it. I'm just a cool color person, right? I just like cooler colors. But everybody should have a piece of that. You should. It's probably one of the cheapest stones that you can find. But everybody should have a piece of that. Animal for Libras. Y'all are the starfish. Y'all are the starfish. So blue apatite, goldstone, starfish. You want to know the best thing about being single? Sleeping like a starfish in the middle of your bed. Until the cat comes in. My cat has learned, listen to this shit. As I'm drawing for Scorpios, right? Listen to this shit. This jerk, he has learned to come in. Okay, so when I joke and I say that he is his own favorite uncle, he actually is his own uncle. He is his own favorite uncle, okay? So he's broken in some ways. He can't purr correctly. It is the cutest thing though. Okay, it is. He really, really sounds like an outboard motor that has been sitting out in the salt water for a hot minute, right? But it's still cute. Okay, it's still cute. We love him. So anyway, he will come up, and he has learned that me and my daughter will absolutely melt into a pile of goo if he puts his little forehead on us. And if we're laying down, he'll put his forehead against our forehead right here, and then he'll put he'll wrap one paw around us like he's hugging us, right? And it's the cutest thing. And I'll do whatever you want, master. Like, whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, it's the cutest fucking thing. So he has learned that if he does that, that I will always make room for his little noggin on my pillow. And eventually I realized that I am no longer laying on my pillow because that little fucker has the whole pillow. I'm just saying, I love him. I do. But I'll wake up and be like, man, my neck hurts. Like, what the hell? And I'm like, you little bitch. Like, you have the whole pillow. Your head's this big. Just because he's his own favorite uncle doesn't mean he's dumb. I'm just saying. He's rotten. He is spoiled. He is absolutely spoiled. All right. We ready, Scorpios? Don't forget cord cuttings on Friday night, the last day of July. Are you guys ready for that? Did you hear me? The last day of July. We are almost to November. All right. We're almost to spooky season, bitches. We're almost there. We're almost there. Bath and Body Works has their Halloween stuff out. I'm just saying. So if y'all are the collectors of the Halloween spooky things, the light up ones, you better go get them because they were already almost out of some of them the other day. I'm sure they got more, but they have a potion one that's got 2 little potions on it that's on top of little books, and one of the potions has eyeballs in it. It's great. And I can't remember what the other one is. Oh, it's a fortune teller. It's a fortune teller. It looks like I'm trying to think. What is a Haunted Mansion? It's like the hands on the crystal ball. I'm just saying. You know, if you're into that shit. You know. We ready, Scorpios? Morgan Le Fay. Growth, atonement, and deceit. Intuition. And Luna. Okay. Scorpios, be some magical bitches this week. You are. Scorpios, you're kind of some magic this week. This full moon is going to highlight a lot of gifts that you have been trying to pull out, a lot of gifts that have been suppressed that you didn't realize were there. And it's going to heighten your intuition. So here's the problem with the intuition. If you're empathic, Scorpio, If you are one of those Scorpios that is super empathic, this week is going to be almost painful for you. Okay. I don't know what it is about this moon that's going to affect you a little more deeply. Maybe you've been manifesting your gifts getting a little stronger or better or whatever. I don't know. But it's going to be a week where you don't really want to people. So if you have a Scorpio in your life and that Scorpio is pretty empathic, go easy on them, okay? Don't force them to go out in public. If they're like, I really just kind of want to hang at home this weekend, let them, okay? Okay, you can go do the thing, or you can go do the thing with them later. But I'm just saying, your intuition is going to be really, really on point, which means some good and some bad. It means that you're going to see some good things and know some good things are coming, and you're probably going to see and know some bad things that are coming, okay? I'm just saying what I'm saying. This is a lot of growth for you, and it's a lot of atonement. And I said it that way on purpose. The atonement isn't really bad. I know when you hear the word atonement, we all are like, oh God, but it's not really bad, okay? This is like atoning for some of the things that either you let go of and you're still holding the damn space open for them, or things that you probably need to own up to just a little. Not a bad week. Actually, it's going to end up being a really good week. But in the moment, you're going to have some days this week. I hate telling y'all this. Like, I'm getting real uncomfortable. So quit giving me the dagger eyes, Scorpio. I'm just not going to look at you. You're going to have some moments this week where you're just not going to feel like a magical bitch. And you're going to be like, that fucking Bodhi, she said I was going to be a magical bitch this week, and I'm not a magical bitch this week because here's this bad shit happening. Okay? You're still magical, Scorpio. This full moon is just going to affect you a little more deeply than you realize. Not because of any rare, super special, whatever thing, but it's just going to affect you a little more deeply, okay? The atonement, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing at all. Just let it happen and let it come and let it go. Because here's the thing, it has to. It has to. And if it's where you've still been holding space for something or someone that was let go of a long time ago, then have they really been let go of? Pay attention to the intuition this week, though. If it's about somebody or something or the future or an event or something like that, just write it down. You know what I mean? Just write it down, voice record it, whatever it is that you need to do. But keep tabs on it. And I know that this card has come up a couple of times in reads tonight. And I've said the same thing. I'm just saying. If y'all really want to build your intuition and make your intuition stronger, then start paying attention and just recording. You don't have to put them out live for everybody to see, but just start recording, okay? See what you get right. All right. I love you, Scorpios. I do. I love you. Put your water out. Put your moon water out. Stones for Scorpios. I know this isn't a stone, but silver jewelry is going to be your jam this week. I am actually going to say smoky quartz and black tourmaline for you this week for multiple reasons. Smoky quartz and black tourmaline. I think those are going to be the best ones, but you're going to feel the need to pair it with something else. Pair those two with something else for a trio, and whatever it is that you feel you need to pair it with, Scorpio, okay? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Trying to think of what animal it is I want to give you guys. Y'all are the crow this week. Not the raven. The crow. There's a difference. Big difference, actually. So, let's see. that brings us to my sweet little Sagittariuses, doesn't it? My sweet little Sagittariuses who always wait so patiently. I know damn well that no Sagittarius waits patiently. I've known too many of y'all, and I know that you do not wait patiently. All right. I love you guys. Don't forget, if you don't follow me everywhere, what's wrong with you? You should. All right. Ready? King Arthur. Championship, nobility, and self-realization. Okay? Then you have magical power, because of course you do. And then you have change. Okay. Did someone order a whole bucket of magical Sagittariuses? Because I believe that's what we have. Sagittarius. Dudes, dudettes, you better be manifesting your little partying asses off this week, Sagittarius. This is going to be your fucking moon. Okay? Manifest your ass off. I swear, if I find out that you aren't manifesting this week, Sagittarius, I'm going to take away your gold star. You don't get a gold star. Manifest something easy for the universe to bring to you and manifest something massive, okay? Think big, Sagittarius. Quit leaving yourself being small. Quit being small, okay? Play for keeps, Sagittarius. Go big. Go big or go home, bitches. But also give the universe some little tiny things that it can bring to you so you know that you're being heard. Because I know you Sagittariuses need all the reassurance, okay? So tell the universe a couple of little teeny tiny little bitty things that it can go, oh, okay, here you go. Easy, right? And then think big. Be big. Quit being small. You are the champion. Quit being small, okay? And the other thing I'm going to say is this. I'm actually not going to tell you to watch what comes out of your face this week. A, because I know you're not going to do it. And B, because of this magical power. I know you're like, wait, hold on, what? You're telling me to curse people this week? I mean, if the shoe fits. Maybe some people need to have a curse on their butt. I don't know. Okay? I'm just saying, Sagittarius. Do pay attention to what comes out of your mouth. And if you need to word it certain ways, right? Like maybe you need to go take your ass and be happy in China. I don't know. Or maybe you need to go be happy at another fucking company. Or maybe you need to go take a long walk off a short cliff. I don't know, but get the fuck away from me. Whatever it is, maybe you need to manifest like that. I'm just saying. Sometimes it just feels good. But you are a magical little shit this week, Sagittarius. So this moon is going to be phenomenal for you to manifest. You've been wanting to get ahead. You've been feeling like the universe isn't listening. It is. It is. Okay? Capiche? Go ahead and make the change, Sagittarius. Go ahead and cut your hair. Go ahead and change it. Go ahead and do whatever. Go ahead and make the change. You want to be a magical bitch? Make the change. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. I love you. The fire signs are kind of all about it. Even though the Aries have to let go of something that they really, really want, really, really love, their safety blanket, it's still a good week. It was still a good week, right? Leos won the Zodiac. Sagittarius, pretty close. Just saying. Pretty fucking close. Stones for Sagittarius. I'm going to say carnelian and garnet. I love those two together. I don't know why, but carnelian and garnet, my lovely little Sagittarius, that ought to appeal to your fiery little hearts, right? Y'all are the basilisk this week. Well, you might as well just be magical little bitches all the way around. Y'all are the basilisk this week. Take that. Take that. All right. That brings us to a close, my lovely little witchy bitches, chaos goblins, crazy peoples. I love you. Thank you for being a part of this community. Seriously. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for always supporting each other. Thank you for building each other up. Thank you for having each other's backs. Thank you for just being the most awesome fans that ever existed. Thank you for being everything. Just thank you. Y'all give everybody faith in humanity. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The universe is full of shit that is shit. You know it and I know it. So to have a place that people count on to be their safe space and you make that happen, that's not a small thing, man. That's not a small thing. So I want you to go forward this week, kick your week straight in its big old booty hole, and I want you to remember that you are the prize. Okay? I think I have a live stream scheduled pretty much every day this week. Actually, I do have one scheduled every single day this week. And yeah. I love the shit out of you. Go be magical. Okay? Go spread the magic. And I will see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.